Do you know what character perfectly encapsulates the human condition? Eren Yeager. Eren Yeager was a man that fought for the freedom of his people because it was out of necessity. He was in a place where he needed to break free his people. He had no choice. It was in his DNA, and that pretty much, right? He had to go in and free the world. That's exactly the position we as humans find ourselves. We find ourselves in a situation where we have to make the best of our situation, where we have to push ourselves to the limit in order to break out. But what happens when there is nobody to run from? When the enemy has been defeated and you're just left fighting ghosts? At that point, you are Eren Yeager. I am Eren Yeager. Our collective consciousness is Eren Yeager, and that's why Attack on Titans is one of the greatest piece of art created by a human being. It's a masterpiece. We as humans create systems to keep us safe, much like the walls kept the people safe in the series. Even if the systems have flaws, just like the walls, separating people into Rose, Sina, and Maria, the system largely serve their purpose to keep us safe. But what happens when you no longer need the walls? When the systems have served their purpose, they have provided enough abundance for us to no longer run from ourselves. We have created enough abundance in this world to sustain ourselves, but yet we are stuck fighting ghosts and pretty much fighting like we are still in the walls. We still live within those confines that allowed us to grow. You're like, oh, you're fucking comfortable. Why the fuck are you comfortable? You're going to lose your life. You're going to lose your job. You're going to lose whatever it is you have. You're going to get passed off by your peers. So we created a world with these systems in mind, right? Create a world where it has to be uncomfortable for you to stay on your ass. And now we are in a period of abundance, ultimate abundance, but the world is still just as uncomfortable. You're still in the same dangers of losing your job, your house, your life, your family if you don't stand up and get your ass on the move. So, what can we learn from Attack on Titans and how do we relate it to us? So, this is why Attack on Titans is the greatest anime and one of the greatest piece of art you would ever see, because of how it perfectly aligns human nature and how destructive it can be and how nobody is actually to blame. Right now, we are just in a point where we are always arguing. People are team Eren, team Mikasa, team Eldian's team. At the